Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering the realm of ultimate connectivity. Please welcome to the stage Fay Arjomandi, founder and CEO of Mimik.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here. I'll be talking about the new agentic economy. Let's start with a little bit of a history and the ancient war of Romans. Imagine standing in a busy square of an ancient Roman city. Around you, there is a symphony of activities, merchants trading, philosophers debating, and messengers are rushing to deliver critical news. The entire city operates as a web of human collaborators. Every human a node in a network. Now fast forward, and that squares evolved beyond stones and marbles. We built digital systems that span the globe, connecting billions of peoples. Internet is no longer a marvel. It's a necessity. But here is the thing. As it was difficult for the ancient Roman to imagine this digital square, we're standing at the edge of transformation that is equally difficult to imagine the next generations. Now let's extend that imagination. What if the citizens of our world are no longer humans? What if these are our devices, phones, cars, wearables, that are no longer passive tools, but actively participating in every aspect of our lives, where your smartwatch is no longer in isolation collecting your heartbeat, but it actually collaborates with your refrigerator to plan your diet and food on the day based on your mood, based on your health, and based on even your schedule of the day. Or where your car is not just a means of transportation, but a companion that navigates, adapts, and learns with you. They don't just exist. They contribute, collaborate, and adapt in real time, shaping a world where technology is not just a separate tool, but is actually a natural extension of our everyday life. But here is the challenge. As in ancient Rome, the infrastructure that we built, they're just the beginning. We need new kind of digital infrastructure and enablers to activate these digital citizens. Today, our devices are completely dependent on central servers in a distant space. These systems work, but just barely. It's like trying to communicate across the city with a single pigeon messenger. The message gets delivered, but it's barely efficient. Is this moving or not? Picture this. You're standing in the middle of bustling city. The traffic light doesn't just change based on the timer. They sense the rhythm of the city, and they sense the rhythm of the city, the flow of traffic, and the pedestrians. In a nearby factory, robots collaborate with human workers in a perfect harmony and dynamically respond to the type of task at hand. Together, they ensure productivity and continuity. And in the moment of disasters, drones, sensors, and wearables are immediately collaborating to come to rescue, saving time, lives, and resources. This is the dawn of our new living, where our digital citizens and we thrive together. So now let's step back. This is the one. Let's step back for a moment and ask, how do we enable these digital citizens? What do we need to do? How do we bring these new digital citizens to life? The answer lies in rethinking not just the technology, how the technology operates, but how it flows. We're moving beyond siloed vertical apps, those self-contained applications that are handling just a narrow task, to the continuum workflow operation. In this new paradigm, workflows are not bound by rigid boundaries. They adapt, evolve, and flow seamlessly across devices, environments, and contexts. But this is not just about the smarter systems. It's about starting workflow where it matters most, where the data originates. The future is not about isolated intelligence. It's about continuum AI operation. It's about creating these shape-shifting systems that dynamically change, and they don't just compute. They sense, adapt, act in physical world with deep understanding of context and purpose at any moment. The cross-disciplinary cognitive systems that are self-aware and situational aware. Context is a frame of reference to reality. It's what differentiates us. It's what helps us to differentiate between my need as a person resting at home or working in a hospital or receiving a treatment to the hospital. Without context, technology is just a tool. With context, AI is a collaborative part of our society. This is where hybrid edge AI comes in. It frees software workload and AI agents to work on any computing device where the data source is and where the action and insight is required. It shifts intelligence from distant cloud server to the environment around us. It gets embedded to objects and environments that we are living and it's surrounding us. Let's remember, AI is not just the one thing. It's not just an LLM-generated response from a single vendor. Just as human race is beautifully diverse with countless language, culture, and ways of thinking, AI is diverse, dynamically, and deeply contextual. This is the fifth element of AI. It's ad hoc, cross-disciplinary choreography that harmonizes device, humans, and environment into this seamless dance. And all that with processing data locally to protect data privacy while delivering deeply personalized services that adapts to our needs, not the other way around. The local processing also minimizes energy usage, making it a more sustainable approach for our planet. It also empowers the agentic economy, creating value through dynamic context-driven social interactions. It enables a new frontier of knowledge as a service business model, where insight and intelligence are delivered on demand and deeply personalized and infinitely scalable. As we stand on the threshold of this new era, we have an extraordinary opportunity to shape the future. Our world is transforming from ground up. The next wave of innovation isn't about a Band-Aid approach to siloed application, packaging them and confining them into containers, and forcing them to work together via orchestration tools. It's about building a new software-defined infrastructure that becomes the foundation for an entirely new way of operating this transformation, that isn't just incremental, but monumental. The agentic economy isn't measured in billions, it's measured in trillions of dollars, creating an unprecedented opportunity for those that are ready to lead and build a fair, secure, and equitable digital ecosystem. At Mimik, we are providing a powerful software solution to enable context-driven, collaborative, flexible workflow operation, automation, and autonomous decision-making across any device, computing operating system, and network. We aim to empower innovators to shape this new future so we can prosper together in this new world. Let's step forward as we bid our goodbye to Expand and conclude XPANSE, and let's welcome these new digital systems and new digital citizens that expand our world, not just as a mere tools of hardware and software, but as an intelligent collaborators, shaping a future where sustainability, fairness, equality, privacy, security, and energy efficiency is actually built in ground up into this digital ecosystem. Thank you.